Welcome to SBS News in Easy English. I'm Sofia Petrovic. Dominic Perrottet is the new Premier of New South Wales. He is also now the leader of the New South Wales Liberal Party. Mr Perrottet won against Planning Minister Rob Stokes. The Liberal Party voted for a new leader after Gladys Berejiklian resigned. New South Wales has recorded 608 new COVID-19 cases and 7 deaths. Some restrictions for fully vaccinated people will be eased next week. Victoria has recorded 1,763 new COVID-19 cases and 4 deaths. It's the highest number of cases ever recorded in Australia. Victoria's construction industry is back at work today. Only vaccinated workers can return and they must follow social distancing measures. Queensland has recorded 2 new COVID-19 cases. One case is a child who has been in home quarantine the entire time. The second case is a woman who travelled to Queensland with an exception. She is fully vaccinated. She was notified of her positive test and taken to hospital straight away. Chief Health Officer Jeanette Young says she is not concerned about the situation. Meanwhile, Queensland will soon have a new Chief Health Officer. Dr. Crispin Heikowitz, a clinician from the Royal Brisbane Hospital, will be starting from November 1. Dr. Young is moving to her new role as Queensland Governor. UNICEF's 2021 State of the World's Children report shows Australia has higher than average rates of mental disorders in children. The report studied children aged 10 to 19. 1 in 5 children in Australia are affected. Rates are higher in boys than girls of the same age group. Oliver White, Head of Advocacy, Policy and Government Engagement at UNICEF Australia, says society needs to treat mental and physical health equally.
We're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. So much of it is hidden, and we know the need is huge, and yet the investment that we put into physical health is not matched by the investment that we give to mental disorders. So we need a similar focus and a similar amount of investment on addressing mental disorder and mental illness in children and young people, and take it as seriously as we take physical disorders and disease.
Mr. White says diagnosing and helping children can be challenging for a number of reasons. These include cultural and social stigmas and difficulties in communicating. Japan's new Prime Minister, Fumio Kishida, says he will focus on wealth distribution. He replaces former Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga. Mr. Kishida is also considering a coronavirus cash payment for struggling households. Facebook has confirmed widespread outages of its products worldwide. Users on Facebook and Instagram reported that they were having problems using the apps. Facebook later said WhatsApp and Messenger were also not working. You're listening to SBS News in Easy English. I'm Sofia Petrovic.